Hello, guys. Welcome to 2026 editions of Ask Me Anything About the Talking Drum. This is our January edition, and I am very, very happy because we all made it to 2026 and we are going to continue our growth journey together in this 2026. I want to thank you guys for your support, for the words of encouragement, for your support, the words of encouragement, and everything you have been able to use to support me throughout this journey. I want to really, really say thank you. I want to say a very, very big thank you to you all. Thank you for the words of wisdom, the words of encouragement, the words of support, and the act of support as well, which is by liking my videos, sharing them, and also liking my live sessions in order to help the algorithm to reach a wider audience. For today's edition, we all know it's all about asking me questions about the talking drum. Yeah. All what you just have to do is you have to use the live chat below, and ask your questions. Then I answer your questions, and once you are okay with the answer I give to you, you can state it below. And if you still want any answer prior to what I already said, if you still want more explanations, you can ask for it. Thank you for joining this live session. To the person on this live session, thank you for joining right now. And please don't forget to like this live session in order to help boost the algorithm. Now, if you have any question concerning the talking drum, you can drop it below and I'm going to do justice to it. You can use the live chat below. Use it to drop your questions and I'm going to answer all your questions about the talking drum. There's this particular question a subscriber of mine asked me about fingering. Like, he was asking the question of how do we tend to play the talking drum, and we tend to feel it. Like, we tend to feel it. We don't just play do, re, mi, like do, re, mi. We tend to always feel it. Now, when I'm talking of feeling, like, it's different to. So he was asking how we tend to always get the feelings. This particular topic, it's called padding. I have videos concerning padding on this channel, but I already told him that I'm going to explain what padding simply means to him. I'm going to give him the explanation, and apart from that, I'm going to also show him examples To those of us joining this live session right now, please, you can help me to like this live session in order to help the algorithm. Yeah. So what I was saying is, I want to explain how we tend to get the strategy of padding on our talking drum to a subscriber, because he asked me the question yesterday and I told him when it comes to this live session I'm going to answer it and I'm going to do justice to it. Now I'm going to break it down in so many easy, like in a very simple way for him to understand. What you have to know for padding is that padding, it's just all about making what you are playing sound pleasant to the ear. You tend to play your talking drum. You can play, let me say what you're just playing is do, re, mi, re, do, re, mi, re, do. Without padding, that's without padding. It tends to sound empty. But when you tend to use padding, it now sounds complete. Then you have something like, so what padding tends to help you do is, it tends to help you fill in the gap. You just tend to know that you have to fill in the gap with padding. That's using the second hand that you tend to use on your talking drum. If you're a right-handed, if you're a right-handed person, you use your left hand to pad, to do your padding. If you're a left-handed person, you use your right hand to do your padding. Now, let me say we're playing do, re, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, re, do. Without padding now, it's going to sound empty. We have something like, with padding, we tend to add our sequence, which our padding tends to help us. It tends to serve as a sequence, which help to make what you are playing sound pleasant to the ear. So you have, the normal way of using padding and the normal way of applying padding is, all what you want to play, you already know it. So the turning surface of what you are playing is what you have to play on the talking drum. But at the same time, you tend to use your left hand to just fill it in. I already told you guys, do, re, mi, that's without padding. But with padding, we have do, re, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, re, do. Now, so with the explanation I gave to you just now, you're meant to understand padding very well. Now, to the person on this live session, if you have any question concerning the talking drum, you can use the live chat below. To everyone joining right now, please don't forget to also like this live session in order to help the algorithm, and others can see this video, this live session, so they might be able to gain one or two knowledge from it. Now, if you have any questions, you can use the live chat below and just ask your questions. I'm going to answer all your questions. If you have any questions, you can use the live chat below. I'm going to answer all your questions. Another thing I feel I can teach you guys is this particular drum. Why this drum is sounding like this is due to the weather. The weather affected the drum. That's why the drum is sounding like this. The weather is the main cause of this drum sounding like this. The weather is the main cause of this sound. So this sound you are seeing is not the right sound that the talking drum is meant to have, but the weather already influenced it to have this kind of sound. So if you have any questions concerning the talking drum, please, you can just use the live chat below and ask your questions. And don't forget to also like this live session in order to help boost the algorithm and reach a wider audience, so a lot of people can be able to learn from it in the future. Thank you for joining this live session. Thank you for joining this live session. please, I need you guys to use the live chat and ask your questions about the talking drum. Thank you. Thank you for joining this live session. But I also need you to use the live chat below and ask your questions concerning the talking drum. Anything you have, any question you have concerning the talking drum, I'm here for you to answer your questions. I'm waiting for our questions, please. And to those of us on this live session, please don't forget to like this live session. Please, you can just click on the like button to help boost the algorithm and reach a wider audience. Please, you can click on the like button, please. And if you have any question, please just use the live chat below and ask your question. And ask your question. Thank you to everyone just joining this live session for our January edition. Ask me anything about the talking drum. I need you guys to please use the live chats and ask your questions. Any question you have about the talking drum, you can use the live chat and ask your questions. Please use the live chat and ask your questions. Please, you can use the live chat to ask your question. Any question you have about the talking drum, you can ask using the live chat. Any question you have concerning the talking drum, please, you can use the live chat below and ask your questions. Now, since I'm still waiting for the question. So as I'm waiting for the questions, I just want to thank you for the like. Thank you to the person that just liked this live session. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And I'm just going to be explaining some things. Yeah. For example, there is a particular category of videos I tend to release on my YouTube channel, which is trending alujos. When you see trending alujo, you see part 1, you see part 2, you see part 3. On this channel now, we have up to part 32. To those of you that you feel you are having issues with knowing some types of alujo that is in trend right now, and you don't know the turning so fast, this is the right place to be. Just come to my page. When you come to my page, just check all the trending alujos. Regardless, just check everything. It might be that it's possible, it's very, very possible that the alujo you are looking for, you're going to see the turning surfers on this channel, and you're going to see the explanation, and you're going to get it very, very, very well. That's number one thing I want to tell you guys. Number two thing is this: to those of you that you don't know any way at all, you don't know any way, the proverb is just like maybe one or two. Come to this page as well. You tend to see different way. You see different ways on this page, like a simple way. You just tend to see different ones. A simple proverb. You tend to see different categories of proverbs. So when you scroll through the channel, check for what you are looking for. There's nothing you're looking for about the talking drum on this channel that you're not going to see. Another thing I want to talk about is the rhythm. Any rhythm, if you are someone you lack rhythms, like it's somehow hard for you to get some kind of rhythms or remember some kind of rhythms, just come to this page as well. I can show you ways whereby you can use to remember rhythms. Number one, I can also show you different type of rhythms that you can start applying to your talking drum journey, and it's going to help you in the future. Yes, so I'm still expecting a question from I'm still expecting a question from us. A question. And to those of us that were just joining this live session, please don't forget to like this live session in order to help the algorithm yeah, and make it valuable for a lot of people in the future. I've explained some things in this video that some people might not realize it. With the explanation I gave in this video, you'll be able to see the light and be able to start their journey proper. So, to those of us that also need a one-on-one online coaching session, you can communicate with me using the link on this channel profile. You're going to see some links there. There's a link for the Talking Drum Blueprint. There's a link to communicate with me. That's using WhatsApp to communicate with me. And for the link to this particular book, the Talking Drum Blueprints, this book, what this book entails is it tends to give you a practical knowledge of everything you are meant to know about the talking drum. It's a blueprint in the sense that it takes you from a novice to knowledgeable talking drummer. Immediately you have the knowledge, what remains is you applying the knowledge, because when you apply the knowledge, it tends to make you a very, very good talking drummer. You tend to become the kind of talking drummer you have been envisioning in your life. Now, to those of us just joining this live session, if you have any question, don't forget to please like this live session. That's the first thing. And if you have any question, please use the live chat below and just ask your questions. Any question about the talking drum, I'm going to answer it and give you the best reply, the best answer. I'm going to make it very, very simple for you. If you have any question about the talking drum, please just ask me. Ask me. I'm waiting for your questions. I'm waiting for your questions. I'm waiting for your questions. To the two people on this live session right now, I'm waiting for your question. If you have any question concerning the talking drum, I'm waiting for your question. Please just use the live chat below. Use the live chat below and ask me your questions. To those of us just joining this live session, please use the live chat below to ask your question, and also like this live session in order to help the algorithm reach a wider audience. And don't forget to also share it to your friends as well in order to help them answer all their questions about the talking drum. Yeah, good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Good evening, Mr. General Talks. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir. Please, you can ask your question, sir. If you have any question about the talking drum, you can ask using the live chats. To those of us just joining this live session, please, if you have any question concerning the talking drum, you can use the live chat below. And also like this live session in order to help boost the algorithm for it to be able to help a lot of people in the future so they can see this live session. How can you avoid the smell after playing the talking drum for long? I'm trying to understand that question. How can you avoid the smell after playing the talking drum for long? Is it like the smell of the talking drum, or is it the smell of the talking drum? Because at the first, let me just put this out. The first thing you are meant to know is your talking drum is not meant to be having a smell. If you sun dry it very well, it's not meant to be having a. Okay. Your talking drum is not meant to be having a smell at all. If you sun dry it regularly and you do the needful, it's not meant to be having the smell. So regardless of how many hours you tend to play it, is not meant to attach any smell to you. So that's just it. That's just it. The drum is not meant to have any smell if you sun dry it very well. That's the what do I call it now? That's the solution to it. Your talking drum is not meant to have any smell. If you sun dry it very well, it's not going to have any smell. Yes, 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 yes. When we play the talking drum for long, yeah, our sweat drops on the drum. Yes, this tends to happen because while you are playing the talking drum, your arm itself, it tends to produce sweat. Yeah. Okay, okay. So your arm tends to produce its own sweat underneath because this is your armpit. So this is a region whereby sweat tends to come out from this particular region. So when you play your talking drum for a long period of time, it tends to show on your shan. It's either it gets wet, but your drum is not meant to have a smell. It's not meant to have a smell. As far as you sun dry it very well, it's not meant to have a smell. It's not meant to have a smell. Thank you very much for that question. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for the question, boss. I really appreciate it, Mr. General Talks. Mr. General Talks is also a YouTuber, probably. Yeah, he tends to talk about probably everything about this life. Yeah. So, if you have any other question about the talking drum, please just drop it below. Drop it below, and don't forget to like this live session, please. Forget to like this live session in order to help the algorithm and take it to the point, take it to the people that need it, and help a lot of people in the future. And if you also can share this video, please share this video to those that you feel will be able to learn something from it. So between the wired mic here and the wireless mic talking, which one do you prefer as a guru? um I will say this. Yeah, everyone is a guru. That's the first thing I would say. Everyone is a guru. We are all professionals. We are all learning, and we are all boss of ourselves. So we just tend to get to different levels at different points in our life. So for that guru, we are all gurus. Yeah. To those of us just joining this live session, please like this live session, please, to help the algorithm. Thank you very much. So between the wired mic and the wireless mic, as a talking drummer, which one do I prefer? Now, it tends to depend on the talking drummer. For me, I'll prefer the wired mic. I feel this is just it's just something that is common, like it's meant to be something common to all talking drummers. The wired microphone, it tends to then like this preference is something that it's just meant to be common with all talking drummers. For those that tend to use the wireless microphone while playing the talking drum, like maybe a wireless electric talking drum, the way they tend to call it, um, I would say that's their preference. But to those of us that we know that the way we are meant to use the mic, it's not like I'm saying you are not meant to use wireless talking drum. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm just trying to put it out that the wired mic um is the most recommended one for all talking drummers because it tends to have a great is to create a sense of like it's somehow very very different to the wireless mic. The experience you're going to get from the wired mic is always different to the experience you get from the wireless mic. It's not like the wireless mic is not also good or is not sound enough. It's sound enough, but if you notice, you're going to see that majority of the talking drummers you tend to see, they tend to use the wired microphones. So did I answer your question very well, sir? I hope I was able to answer your question very well. And to those of us who also have a question, if you have a question, please you can use the live chat below and just ask your question. And to each and every one of us who are just joining this live session, please and please help me like this live session in order to help the algorithm and reach a lot of people in the future. What happens when you do not find the sound of your mic well done, but the sound engineer? Okay, what happens when you do not find the sound of your mic well done by the engineer? Because many sound engineers can be funny during setup. Yeah, it's normal. It's normal for talking drummers and sound engineers to have their conflicts. It's normal, but what you just have to do is you have to use wisdom. You have to use wisdom. If you see the sound engineer is not accommodating, you can just tell him that, please sir or please ma, let me just check it out. Let me just check it out. And if you are someone that you are used to the mixer, you just touch your low or your mid, which is your treble or your bass, you touch it and you tune it to your preference, and that's good. That's good enough. You leave it at the best rate that is good enough. So that's it. And another thing I want you to know is that you have to know that not all sound engineers are going to be good. You don't have to have the mindset of, as far as the person is a sound engineer, the person is going to be very, very solid. It's it's probability of you meeting a sound engineer that is not that good is almost one, because everywhere you get to, you tend to see majority of them, so you might not get what you are really looking for. So the best thing for you is to just make sure that you get the knowledge of how to tune your drum. You know it on your own separately before you go anywhere. So when you go anywhere, you'll be able to just help yourself if you're not seeing anyone to help you. So that's it. And if you have any other question, you can use the live chat to ask me any other question you have. And don't forget to like this live session, please, in order to help the algorithm. To the second person that just liked this live session, I want to thank you very much for everything. I want to thank you very much. Yeah, good evening, Mr. Emmanuel. Good evening. Good evening, Mr. Emmanuel. Good evening. Welcome to January edition of 2026. Ask me anything about the talking drum, Mr. Emmanuel. Do you have any question concerning the talking drum? Mr. Emmanuel, do you have any question concerning the talking drum? Let me answer your question. And to those of us still joining this live session that we have not liked this live session yet, please let's like it. Please let us like it. Let us like it. Let us like it. To help the algorithm. To help the algorithm. Please let us like it. Let us like it. Yeah. So anyone just joining, please, if you have any question about the talking drum, you can drop it using the live chat below, and I'm going to answer your question. And if there's no other questions, we're going to end this January edition for 2026. Ask me anything about the talking drum. If you have any question, please use the live chat below. Use the live chat below to ask your questions. Use the live chat below to ask your question if there's any question. Before I end the session for January edition, please ask your questions if you have any questions concerning Talking Drum. Since there is no question, yeah. Is there any question? If you have any question, please drop it using the live chat below. Please drop your questions using the live chat below. If there's any other question, please let me just end this live session. Thank you to those of you that joined this live session, and to those of you that asked questions. I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for everything. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the words of wisdom. Thank you for the words of support. Thank you for the words of encouragement as well. And thank you for joining. Your presence was acknowledged. I'm acknowledging your presence. Thank you for joining this live session. I really appreciate it. See you all in the February edition of Ask Me Anything About the Talking Drum in 2026. Peace.